There we go. Peace, peace, family. Thank you guys for tuning in. Today, we are going to be looking at the crypto market, seeing what we can see, seeing how the market is reacting, and let's see if we can ultimately make some moves and make some money in this space. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. First asset I'm going to be looking at is Bitcoin, and I'm looking at Bitcoin on the daily. As you can see right here, we had a top at about $31,025. This is on spot price. On the spot price right here. Why does that keep popping up? Dude. There we go. I was having some technical difficulties. My window kept popping up and now I'm trying to draw this line and it keeps opening up this chat window. All right, so we have resistance at 31.25. We are still in this uptrend right here. This uptrend right here. Bring that back right there. Thank you. We do not want to lose this uptrend, but as you can see though, the bodies on the candles right here have us at resistance on this high, and then you have a lower high right here. So we need to break this high at about $29,500, roughly about $29,500. You need to break this high. We do not want to lose this uptrend. If we do lose this uptrend, then Bitcoin is coming down. Let's take a look at our RSI, which is the relative strength index. Tells us the strength of the asset. Currently, you are at 49.51. You are not bearish until you are under the 45. Let's see where our 45 is. I'll mark that line right there. Change the coordinates on this. Change the coordinates to 45. Perfect. So as long as we're still above this line on the RSI, then the strength of the asset is still kind of strong. But as it stands right now, this is looking like your level of support right here at about $28,000. So that looks like your very tight range because you've been in between this range for the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, almost 8 days now. Let's see what you look like on a 4-hour. That's interesting. Holding that uptrend, been in this pocket of consolidation right here. And you are still somewhat holding that uptrend. Like I said, you don't want to lose this uptrend and you definitely don't want to lose this support. So losing the uptrend, you could come back and just backtest the uptrend. But if you lose that support, and it used to be resistance and it was support back here, and that turns back into resistance and we're coming down. So changing this back to a daily, I just want to see a small Fibonacci retracement between this low and this high. Nice. Look at your 236. Look at your 236. Your 236 right there acting as the support. Right on top. We're right on top of this. Your 236 Fibonacci retracement has you at 28,329. You're currently trading at 28,371. So if you break this, or if you close below this small area right here, really small, real small area. Let's turn the magnet off. Right there. That area. You close below there. Next area of support you're coming in is at 26,665. 26,655. I'm sorry. Anything below that, you're looking at the halfway mark at 25,302. Anything below that, you're looking at 23,949. Now, let's turn on another indicator. We're going to look at the EMAs. And look where your 20-day is. You're under the 20-day right now. Let's open this up some more. I want to get rid of the RSI for a second. Look at this. Did we lose it just yet? Nope, we're not closing. We haven't opened or we haven't closed under the 20-day just yet. But it looks like you want to close under the 20-day. So realistically, we really don't want to lose the 50-day then. So I'm saying this area, but you really don't want to lose the 50-day. So I'm going to use the 50-day as another level of support because it used to be support right here, and it was also resistance here. It was also resistance right here. So that's a good spot. So losing the 50-day would bring you down to your 382. Your 100-day is in between your 382 and your halfway point at 25,000. What is that? 25,881. Under that, you're looking at that same spot, that $25,000 mark. Actually, that actually looks like a really good spot to do a buy. I would say that's a buy right there because it used to be the resistance. So I'm going to change the color on this. That's going to be my buy level. Let's make this a purple. I'm going to make that my buy level. Right there. It's going to be my buy level. It doesn't have to be y'all's buy level, but that's my buy level. So currently from where we are right now, down to the buy level that I have set is about a 10%, almost 11% downside, which I'm perfectly fine with taking. But if I can get it in between here or here, those levels look good. Anything that is closing below the 382, then you risk coming back down to your 618. But your 100-day, I'm sorry, your 200-day is right here acting as the support at $24,450. So let's make that an area as well. And I want to duplicate this. One. Then put another buy down here. So I got two buy areas. 25,000, 24,000. Those two areas I'm going to act as buys. And anything closing below that 618 is going to be your 786. 786 has you coming in at 22,000. So these two areas are going to be the buys. And anything that is closing under the 786, though, is looking like a sell. It's really looking like a sell. So let's see what our MACD says. I want to see if we're losing positive momentum. Yep, we are negative. We are negative on the MACD. You're not as negative as you once were back here, though. So keep that in mind. But pay attention to your MACD and pay attention to the RSI. And that is on Bitcoin. Let's take a look at Aave. Let's delete all of this. I want to delete all of this. Real easy to spot this downtrend. You had a high here. You had a high here. You had a high here. Had another high there. Another one here. And then those are their resistances. So you have a real strong resistance right around that $97 area. And then you had a lower high here. So now all of those, look at it, and it's just trending down, just down trend. Look at your trend. Nothing but down. Nothing but down. So where is the next stop for support? This area right here, right around $63.85. Anything below $63.85, you can start looking at this area right here, which is about $58. Anything below $58, you can start looking at this area right here, which is at $53. And if I do a Fibonacci retracement, let's see what areas get hit. I want to see the MACD first too. Now notice how you're coming out of negative momentum, but it's not strong positivity. Let's see it on the 4-hour. See, even on the 4-hour, you're coming out of it, but it's not that strong. Now, on the 4-hour, you do have small support right here at about $67.66. Currently trading at $68.48. So you could get a slight pump. Looks like you could get a slight pump. It would be absolutely nothing wrong with that. Probably up to about $69.55. That would be a really nice range right there. Yeah, that's a good range. I like that range. If you break that range, where could you go? You break that range. $71 maybe. Yeah, $71.25 if you can break that range. But overall, the trend is down. Overall, the trend is down. So if you do pump, you're not going to go anywhere far because the overall trend is down. So looking at that overall trend and looking at let's take a look at your RSI. Yeah, even your RSI is down. RSI is at 38. Yeah, you're bearish. So overall trend, looking at this, turn the magnet back on. Do I want it from that low or this low? I'll take it from this low. Look at that perfect 618 retracement. Look at the perfect 618 retracement. Let me move this RSI out the way. Let's delete some of these lines. I'm going to keep this one though. But you had a wick through moment, but it was a perfect 618. Very perfect 618. So now let's see if the 618 is going to hold us up as the support at $68.12. So if 618 holds as the support, then your next level of resistance is going to be $73. But if the 618 does not hold as the support, and we have the small area of the second level of support, anything trading under $67 is possibly coming down to $63. Under $63, you're looking at $60. So let's take a look at that. Looking at another 6.91% to the downside. Anything past that, though, down to the 786, you're looking at a possible 11.5%. So possible move to the downside, 11.5%. Possible move to the upside is $73.37. And that's on Aave. Let's take a look at ADA. I hardly ever take a look at ADA. ADA under our 236. More than likely bearish on your RSI. Let's take a look. Yep, bearish on the RSI. I will be shorting ADA right now, so let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of the Fibonacci. We're going to swing it the opposite direction. See what kind of levels can we get. Look at that. 382 holding you up as the support at 37.72. Anything closing, daily closure, meaning the candlestick close below 37.72. Your next stop as support is 35 cents. Anything trading under 35 cents, you're looking at 32 cents for a 618 retracement. So a possible downside of about, and I'm going to mark it from the 382. First area of support, you're looking at 6.94%. And the second area, which is going to bring it down to your 618, would be about 13.87% to the downside. And that is on Cardano, ADA. Let's take a look at Algorand. Not looking good for Algorand. It's not looking good. Algorand could see a new low, lower than this previous low right here at 16 cents. Currently trading at 17.57. I'll leave that up there as the resistance. Bring that line. I need this one back though. Thank you. Right there. 1601. That's what you're looking at. Currently trading at 1758. You're looking at another, what is that? 8.63% to the downside. 1601. If 1601 doesn't hold, sheesh. And there's no telling where that thing could go. Well, I would say somewhere about right here, 1432. Anything under 1432, you're looking at 1029. We'll see what the Fibonacci has to say. I want to see it. I want to see it. I got to do it. So you're currently under your 786. This is on a weekly too, by the way. On a weekly. So your one spot is 1624. I had a line drawn at 1601. I had another line drawn at 1435. Anything under the one spot, really the 1272 is actually your next level of support at 1253. So currently, if I was looking at this, I would say that 1272 is probably a good spot to aim for. You're looking at almost 30% to the downside on Algorand. You're looking at almost another 30% to the downside. It's not looking good for Algorand. Anything under that 12.5 cents, you're looking at 10.5 cents. Anything under 10.5 cents, you're looking at almost a solid 8 cents. It's almost 7.5 cents. So that's on Algorand. Not looking good for Algorand right now. Let's take a look at 8. I got a head and shoulders drawn on Ape. I forgot about this one. I got a head and shoulders drawn on Ape. It's a real clean head and shoulders too. It's a really clean head and shoulders. I gotta move down to about $1.80. Ape is currently trading at $3.78. You have a 786 Fibonacci retracement at $3.43. So that would be my first stop. But I'm really looking for this area that I just called out on my measurement. So I'm looking for $1.80, and $1.80 has never been seen on Ape. That would be a new low. But I got a head and shoulders drawn out, and that's the measurement that shows on Ape. So currently I'm in a short on Ape, and I'm shorting that thing down to $1.80. So let's take a look at API 3. API 3 on the weekly, not looking good. Not looking good, API. Where you at? Right here. want that back. All right, there. Thank you. Perfect. Woo. API 3 looks like it wants to come down. Right there. Thank you. Really? $1. It's trading at $1.41. I'm really looking at about 99 cents, almost $1 even. You're looking at another 28.64% to the downside on API 3. Let's see what you look like on the daily. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're definitely bearish on the daily. RSI. RSI is at 39.78. MACD. MACD is negative. And if I was to do a Fibonacci retracement, it would be from here to here. You're under your 618. The 786 is now in play. So now you're looking at $1.27. Anything trading under $1.27 is going to come down and hit that 99-cent area. And that is on API 3. Let's take a look at Atom. Atom on the daily under the 236. Swing the opposite direction now. Let's remove all of those. It's not hard to spot downtrends either. It's really not. You just have to open up the chart wide enough to spot the downtrend. See what the MACD has to say? MACD has you negative. More negative today than you were yesterday. So now, what would I do? What would I do? What would I do? What would I do? Let's see. Bam. Yeah, I like that. That's a good spot right there. Bring me back. Bring it back. Bring it back. Thank you. Currently facing the 618. 618 has you at $9.96. Currently trading at $10.86. What type of downside do we see? 97.95% to the downside. And that is on Atom. Anything trading under $9.96, you are looking at $8.02. Man, we'll see what the EMAs have to say. Oh, yeah, you're under all major moving averages. All major moving averages, you are down. Every last one of them. You're 200, you're 100, you're 50, you're 20. You're under all of these, which is going to push the price down. So, yeah, that's the short coming in on Atom. Let's take a look at AVAX. Another one on AVAX. AVAX under all major moving averages. Anything under $16 is bearish. Anything under $16 is bearish. Anything under $16 could bring you back down to $13.91. They also have a token unlock coming up at the end of this month. They have a token unlock coming up on AVAX at the end of this month. So that could be possibly affecting the price. You're under all major moving averages. You are holding the halfway mark as a point of support. Your 618 is at 1522. Where is your RSI? Yep, RSI is bearish. RSI is bearish. So really, I'm looking at 1522. I'm really looking at 1522. Let's see what we got. You're going at 8.41% to the downside. Just back down to the 618. And that's on AVAX. Let's take a look at who do I want to look at? Let's look at BNB. BNB still kind of holding strong, consolidating a little bit, but you are under your 20-day, holding the 50-day as the support at $321. If you can get back above $338, then it would be looking pretty bullish for BNB. But right now, it's not looking bullish on the daily. But you do have your 200-day coming in as a support up under this line that we have drawn right here at $309. So as long as $307 holds as support for BNB, then we should be good. Anything under $307 is going to bring you back down to $297. And really, if anything closes back below $288, I would say it's back bearish for BNB. Let's take a look at Pancake. Whoa. I didn't even see this on Pancake. Man. You're oversold on Pancake. That looks like a possible buying situation. Let's see what you got left on the weekly. You even oversold on the weekly. Whatever this closes under, let's see what you look like on the monthly. Hold on, before I open my mouth. Before I open my mouth and say something crazy. Yeah, that thing looks like it wants to come down. That's on a monthly. I don't know where that could go, but let's find out. The 1272 has you at $1.67. The 1414 has you at $1.24, and the 618 has you at 63 cents. Wow. It's already at the one spot. That's on a monthly. On the weekly, you are oversold, though, and I like to buy oversold territory, but it would just give me a rally back up to $3.33 currently trading. It's almost 100% return, but you're leaning on that one spot. You're leaning on that one spot, but you are oversold. Even on the daily, you're oversold. But it's not giving you that much room back up here to the upside. It's really looking more bearish than anything. Nah, I'm not going to take a chance on it. I wouldn't be a buyer right now. Not right now. I would really be a buyer at 63 cents, though. That thing comes down to 63 cents. I'm going to back the bus up if it comes down to 63 cents. So let's see how much of a downside we're looking at. Jeez. 74%? Wow. Ouch. Ouch. It's not looking good for cake. It's not looking good for cake. That thing is coming down. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right. Let's take a look at another one. Let's see what Crow looks like. Everybody likes Crow. See what Crow's looking like. Crow is under all major moving averages on the weekly. You are still consolidating, though. You are still consolidating between 5.5 cents and almost 9.5 cents. 5.5 cents, 9.5 cents. 5.5, 9.5. Take a look. See how long you've been consolidating. You've been consolidating for 175 days. That's what that's at. Half a year, 6 months? 6 months. Been consolidating for 6 months in between 5.5, 9.5. 5.5, 9.5. So I might be dollar cost averaging into Crow. Unless I see something on the chart that says otherwise. Yeah. I would dollar cost average. Because this is your low over here. And actually, this low is lower than your previous low. But you have not moved. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, almost 6 months of consolidation. So dollar cost average on Crow. If you can get back above 13.25, Get back above 13 and a quarter, then it'll be really looking interesting if you can get back above 13 and a quarter. But you got to get back above 13 and a quarter on Crow before you can see any more upside. All right. Let's take a look at Doge. Everybody loves Doge too. Everybody loves Doge. On the monthly, you're under all major moving averages. I had a long position set on Doge, really. And it's not looking good. I had a possible 186% upside. And that thing it didn't move. It didn't. So I can go ahead. I can actually take this out right now. This is going towards the stop loss. Let's see. Let me turn all this off. Look at the downside. Man. No, I'm not saying you can't make money on those. I'm just saying I wouldn't be a buyer right now. That's just me. You don't have to follow what I'm doing. I'm just showing you what I'm seeing on the charts. But as it stands right now, that thing's coming down. Let's see what you got. Is that under the 618? Not yet. You do not have a daily closure under the 618. If you get a daily closure under the 618 at 078, could be coming down to 071. So let's take a look at that. Possible another, what is that? Almost 8%. Yep, about 8.06% to the downside on Doge. You got to get a closure on the daily under the 618 at 0.07868. And this is on Qcoin's chart, by the way. Let's take a look at DOT. Not looking good for DOT either. You do not have a daily closure under your 618 just yet. If you do get a daily closure under, I would say 558, you'd be looking at $5.02. That's a 9.98% downside, almost 10%. Let's look at Curve. Let's see what Curve is doing. What do we got on Curve? I thought I had something more on Curve. It's not looking good. If you get a daily closure under 89.1, then your next level of support is looking like 81 cents. $7.78 to the downside. See what the EMAs have to say. Under all major moving averages, you are bearish on your RSI. And you are not bearish, but you're not bullish either on your MACD. It's kind of moving sideways. But from what I'm seeing right now, any type of closure under that mark right there, 89.1, is going to bring you down to 81.4, maybe 81.6. And that's on Curve. Let's take a look at ENS. Nobody ever charts ENS for real. Bearish on your RSI, negative on your MACD. Under all major moving averages. Currently looking at the daily. You had resistance at $12.96. You are currently trading at $11.47. I'm looking for 11.11 to be my next level of support. Currently trading at 11.47. Let's take a look at a weekly. I want to see this. Yeah, on the weekly, you're under all major moving averages as well. So I'm going to do this from here. I want it from here to there. You're under the 786. Yeah, next stop is $10.13. Anything under $10.13, you're looking at $7.35. Anything under $7.35, you're looking at $3.81. And anything under $3.81, you're looking at $1.97. Anything under $1.97 would bring you down where? Where's the 1618? Wow. Nah, you don't want to go past $1.97. You do not want to go past $1.97. Yeah. Yeah. It's looking like downside for ENS. 381 would make me a buyer. $1.97 would really make me a buyer. So let's just see from here where we are right now to the 786. 786, you are looking at 11.17%. The one spot is going to bring you down about 35.75%. Sheesh. 1272 is going to bring you down about 66%. So 381 could be in the play, could be in the works, possibility. I would see nothing wrong with that if it did. I'd be a buyer at 381. Let's take a look at Ethereum. Ethereum still holding the 236 at $1,821. You are above all major moving averages. That's even on the weekly. Let's see it's on the daily. On the daily, you are under the 20-day and you're holding the 50-day as the support. It seems to be a small area of consolidation between this 1959 and 1821. You do have two other areas, well, actually about three or four. You got the 100-day right here at 1745. You have the other 200-day at 1674, and then a level of support at about 1593. But really, if you lose that 200-day on the daily, then you're probably blow past this 1588 and probably end up back somewhere down around 1423. Yeah, I would say 1423, maybe even 1430. Yeah, and that's on Ethereum. Let's take a look at FTM. FTM, what do we got on FTM? I was still looking for more upside for FTM. You are under the 50-day on the weekly, but you're holding on to the 20-day as the support. If you lose this as the support, and you could be looking to come down and test this area that we have set as a stop loss, but I'm long on FTM currently. Currently, I am long. As long as we hold this level right around 30 cents as the support. Anything under 30 cents, I'm going to let it go and probably look for about 23 cents, maybe even somewhere around 19 cents. And that's on Phantom. Let's take a look at Gala. Everybody likes Gala. Gala is under all major moving averages. You are under the 236. I thought you were going to have a nice try to a little rally, but it's not looking good for Gala. Let's see what we got. $618 has you coming back down to about 0.033645. Currently trading at 0.035. Anything under that 618 is going to bring you down to the 786 here. 786 is at 0.025. So possible, very possible. 27% downside on Gala, almost 28%. Jeez. Looking real good on the short side. Everybody's looking short. Everybody's looking short. Let's take a look at one more, and then we're going to get up out of here. I want to bore you guys. I want to take a look at Matic. I'm going to end it out with Matic. Currently on the weekly, you are holding 94.21 as the support. Anything trading under 94.21, you are looking at 79.43, 0.7943, 79 cents. So anything trading under 94 cents right here. There. Flatten it. Right there. You're looking at 15.40% to the downside. Let's see what you look like on a daily. We see how you're under all major moving averages, but you're in that consolidation, just sideways moving, not real major movements, not major price action movement, but just under all major moving averages, but just holding on to that support. Lose that support, and you're looking at that possible downside. And I'm gonna go ahead and end it right here. Hopefully, this video was helpful for you guys, and we will catch you on the next video. Appreciate you, family. Peace.